The population of a small town can be modeled by the equation f of t equals 4,800 times 1.02 to the t power, where t is the number of years since the collection of population data began. Which statement is true? Okay, to start, we're going to look at the equation y equals ab to the x power, and that's the equation for exponential growth or decay. And if a is greater than 1 and b is greater than 0, then our equation is for exponential growth. So over here we have it, and 4,800 is greater than 1 and 1.02 is greater than 0. So we're going to be using the equation y equals a times 1 plus r to the t power. Okay, and we know a, we'll just tell you the variables. A is the initial amount, 1 plus the rate of change, to t, which is time. So we have y equals 4,800 is our initial amount times 1 plus, if we have 1.02, then once we subtract 1 from 1.02, that gives us with 0.02, so 0.02 equals 1.02 right there, to the t power, and that's our equation for this. Okay, now if we look at our answer choices, it says the population grows at a rate of 102% each year. That is not correct, because looking back, we see that if we were to multiply this, take 0.02 from a percent, and change it to a decimal, we'd get 2%, and 2% would be our rate of change. The population will reach a maximum of 4,800 people. That is incorrect, because we can't really determine that because we don't have the time. And the population was 4,800 when the collection of the population data began. This is true because 4,800 is our initial amount. And D, the population grew by 102 people each year since the collection of population data began. D is wrong, so we'll mark all those out. And C is our correct answer because it says the population was 4,800 when the collection of population data began. We know that is true because 4,800 was our initial amount. So C is our answer.